And 7 is a what? Abomination. Legalizing homosexual and killing babies. Read me number 6 again.
Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works.
You take a nation, they tell me now, I won't hear when they did it, but they said they set the government up based on this. That's what I heard. I ain't sure how true it was. But this was the reason when you go in the courthouse, you had to put your hand on the Bible. That's what they say. But they have taken that away. And now their sins have reached where? Into heaven. The sins have reached into heaven. You legalize homosexual. And most of the churches I was going to, back, they were saying, well, John, keep your mouth shut. If you ain't gonna vote, keep your mouth shut. Don't say nothing. You a part of the problem. I said, well, can I just serve God? Can I serve God and not be why I gotta be a part of the problem? I'm just serving the Lord. I'm a servant of God. I ain't Democrat and Republican. I'm a servant of the Lord. They said, John, just keep your mouth shut. You ain't gonna vote, just shut up. Don't say nothing. I'm like, okay. I said, yeah, but y'all went up and voted for Obama. Matter of fact, when I was talking to the Lord about it, he said, you got Mitt Romney and Obama. He said, all the people that vote for Mitt Romney on this side, they want to be under Mitt Romney policies and laws. The Christians wanted to be under Obama's policies and laws. I said, huh, God? He said, yeah. He said, all these Christians going to be upset in the morning if Mitt Romney win. They're going to be vexed in their spirits. He said, if Obama win, they're going to rejoice in their spirits. The Christians. I'm like, huh, God? He was like, yeah, that's what they're doing right now. They want to be back under policies and laws. He said, I thought I brought y'all out from under the law.
Amen.
I brought y'all out from under the law, and y'all still want to go back up under the law. You want to be under somebody's laws and policies to feel like you can make it. You don't what? Trust God.
Don't trust the Lord.
You have no trust in the Lord, even though you might say so. But you can't fool the prophets. You can't fool them. Because we're doing what? Things discerning, doing things discerning by what? By the Spirit. Amen. So I'm looking at it by the Spirit. That's how I'm judging it. If I don't see it, I don't see it. Verse 4.
Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven, saying, come out of her, my people.
Come out of her.
What? I wasn't even ready for that.
Come out of her. My what?
My people.
My people.
Plain as day.
Come out from under what Mr. John said. Come out of us.
Amen.
Stop being wasteful. Be a what steward? A good steward of the things that the Lord gives to you.
Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven, saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
That's why I'm trying to tell people the plagues that may be coming, don't get all out of order where I don't go with you. I'm not appointed to that. So I'm not following you, what you saying. Read that again for me, please.
Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven, saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Keep going.
Verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities.
Keep going. Come on down to 8.
Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled to her double. Verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself, and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, and mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord God who judgeth her.
Amen. Glory to the Almighty God. Give me verse 3.
Verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
How many?
All nations.
The plague went from where? What part of the earth? All over.
All over.
Read it again.
Verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Why is they committing? Why is the Lord saying fornication here? Is they having sex? Why is he saying fornication? People get this mixed up in scriptures. When they're saying you can divorce your wife for fornication, they get it mixed all up. Why is he saying fornication? They ain't having sex with each other. He's saying you're in love with what's going on. You commit sexual, spiritual sins. Just like if you take another God for your God. If the Lord is married to you and you take on another God, you have committed what? Adultery. It's spiritual.
Amen.
Spiritual fornication. You're in love with it. Give me 2.
Verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen.
I'm doing what today? Babylon is fallen. The country is broke. Been telling people for 7, 8 years now, the country is broke. This wasn't no bailout for no coronavirus or whatever the name was. It was a bank bailout. The people ain't got no money. They use that as an excuse and letting people die so you won't say nothing. You ain't saying nothing about these people dying because you're sitting at home waiting on that stimulus check. As long as they got checks in the mail, you ain't gonna say nothing. It was a bank bailout. The country is broke. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying to the church. Amen. Not what's on the news.
Hallelujah.
If I had a print money machine at home, And don't nobody go say, John got a print money machine at home either, because I ain't say I had one. They'll twist it up quick. If I had a print money machine at home, would I print money if I got money? If I got money, where I go, where I need to go to my print machine to print money if I got money? I'm going to go to the print machine when I what?
Out.
When I don't have none. I'm going to print money when I'm broke. What times I got to keep telling people though? Anyway, go verse 1.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. Verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils.
This country has become the habitations of what?
Devils.
Devils on every hand. Satan has taken it over year after year after year until the sins have gotten up into heaven. Keep reading.
Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Every spirit you can think of that got anything to do with Satan lives here. And there's only a few men of God like that in Florida that's willing to stand against it and go to jail.
Amen.
He's doing his part. Let's go to the second part of our lesson. Be done with that real quick. Amen?
Amen. I don't know if I can handle another part because that was deep.
Well, we ain't finished yet.
Lord Jesus Christ.
I'm ready to get some more.
Yeah. Amen. Amen.
Let's bring us up the front. Let's keep with the teaching. I tell people you come here, you don't need to go to a seminary school. Helen, come up right here. I'm going to let you read this. Over that way. That way. Can you still see that glory in your screens? You don't move them. You can stay right there. You should have come right there. Right there. Right there. Come in right there. If you can't, I'll read it.
I'll do it.
Okay, let glory come up.
I'll do
Let
it.
glory come up. Go this way. If the thing stop recording, don't worry about it because people should have just come to class.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay, can you just keep an eye on it?
Read starting at the top.
The Great Easter Fraud.
The what?
The Great Easter Fraud.
The Easter fraud. We talking about what today? Good Friday. What does it got to do with Christ? Nothing.